eating cheese. Another day on the east, make them fall to their knees.
Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor.
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant, Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Now here's Quickly. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Edey with a steal. Left side Wells. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Coward. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Brown for three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Morant. Fires from deep. Duren with a rebound. And here's Denver, trailing by 2. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Jaylen Brown at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Here's Coward. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Quickly with the ball. It's Brown on the wing. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so Morant will bring it up for the Hornets.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Ingram on the wing. Here's Duren. Off with the layup.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
From deep, Morant. And he can't get that one. The Nuggets trail. Brown scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And here's Morant outside. Drills it from deep. Morant's got 5 points.
Well, defensively, you let Morant put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Nuggets making a change here.
Myles Turner. Lily Woods.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Quickly, outside. Outside Ingram. Takes the three. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Brian, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. From outside the arc, he drops it from range. Give him 8.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Shot is up. Nice D from Brown.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Here's Morant.
Oh, wow. Come on, with authority. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier. Free throw, no good for Brown.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Here's Brown. He got it up in. Time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Charlotte leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And Graham, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Nuggets trail by 9. Harris outside. And he drives in. And Harris throws it down.
Big man coming through. I have to enjoy watching Harris attack the rack with that kind of ferocity.
White, good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Coby will make those effort plays. And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Garza. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte leading by 8. And here is Williams. Here's McNeely. Oh, stolen by Harris. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Now here's Turner. He's guarded by Bridges. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Nuggets trail by 6. Takes it inside.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to White. Fires the 3. Charlotte again missing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to McNeely. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. The 3. That shot missing. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
White drives in. He takes it in. Howard up top. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Tries again to the left side wing. Here's McNeely. He's scoreless. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Nuggets call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Salon, no good. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. And that one's good. Ingram.
Boy, Ingram uses that floater so effectively at just the right time with just the right arch. Pulls it out of his bag when the defense least expects it.
Back to Morant. Left side Wells. Just 4 to shoot. From the baseline. Charlotte again missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
A deep 3. And it's Coward with a rebound.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
To the left wing. Salon. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
It's Quickly with a drive. And he makes it on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heel. We'll see how it plays out.
Pass to Ingram. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. From deep, Morant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Denver in the lead. Now here's Ingram. Drives to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
Morant looking around. Rebound by the Nuggets. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Well, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Quickly. Deflected. Here's Salon. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Ingram. The shake. Comes up empty down low.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Quickly. Basket's good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Here's Brown. The Hornets pull it in.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Denver calls timeout. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bridges outside. Back to Morant. Ja steps on the gas. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
And here's Ingram. He's got 7. Outside, Brown. Clock at 4. Edey with a steal. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Right side, Morant.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Now Duren. Outside Ingram. To stop the drought. And it's blocked by Edey.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Hornets with a lead. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive. Oh, Morant! Wow!
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Back to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anyone.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
White for 3.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Pass to Garza. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And that one's good. McNeely.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Turner. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Charlotte. 25 points and counting for him. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Turner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
McNeely for 3. Rebounded by Denver. From downtown, drains the triple. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammate.
Smith outside.
Nuggets foul. Number 4. Second personal foul. First team foul.
White looking it over. Pass to McNeely. Lets the 3 fly.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. White for 3. A rebound by Turner. Denver leading by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The layup off target. Hornets trail by 5. Morant with it. Turner covering. Edey for 3. The rebound by Turner. The Nuggets want a timeout. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are 2 very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
So it's Denver now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. In transition. Here's Coward. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Ingram. 5 on the clock. Both hands there for a little extra.
Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. A dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Outside Wells. Now Morant. Duren pulls it down. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Fires the 3. Yes! A Morant 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Ingram. Outside Brown. From downtown. Oh, it doesn't go. Charlotte trailing. Flushes it down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him not into him.
And he makes the second one, and it's a 2-point ball game. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3.
He missed the chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And it's Wells on the drive. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
He makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Outside Morant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. Now Duren. Clock at 6. Brown inside. Ooh, it doesn't go.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
To take the lead. Shot's no good. Here's Morant. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Morant. Shoots a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. What a performance they had.
It's been 2 years, and Stephen has literally given you boys plenty of time to get your stuff together. Because you know what time it is. I think it's Channel 95 season.
Put in the work, they discredit the work, man, you gotta be kidding me. Only really realize when they treating you lower than 10 keys. Got these strangers, they claiming they kin to me. Now my shoulder be colder than 10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot but not doing a lot and they draining your energy? Man, I got them on mute when I talk down. They run the game without a move from the waist down. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Mister, every time you see me, got a new been off, check the analytics. Real talk, when the game slows down and they need a new sound, take a guess who you think did it. Go time, they can see when I lace. Okay. I'm the one when they talk about taste. Okay. Damn bad out of luck, doing too much. I see the cramp up when they moving my pace. Okay. East side got the song to rotate. Okay. It's a hit, make my way to home base. Okay. Time's up, now you stuck all in the rush. You need to catch up while I set up my case. Whoa. Talking about run it up. Game time. Run it up. Run it up. Yeah. Run it up. 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 I blame you for letting me in the booth. You know I'm the beast. My pen is ready to. I'm out of the window, hanging out of the coop. Again, concealing all of the proof. Oh, look, give me a minute, you're running, they gotta choose. If they all are denied, they're certainly gonna lose. Know that I'm working hard, I can't believe that it's news. Baby, I'm from the Vegas, I'm destined to win or lose. So give me the money right now. My past is fused out of the town. They asking me what I did when all the people were literally weighing me down. I had to embezzle the crown. They say that I'm not from the town. I went on excursions.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And this is a one-and-done trip for Los Angeles before getting back to their Clipper fans.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Garland with the bucket. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. Pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are. Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Clippers ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And here are the Clippers now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Out of hand on it.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
Faster quickly. It's stolen by Davis. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Duran. Guarded by Garland. Here's Gardner. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Bailey. Duran pulls it in. Nuggets trail. It's Brown with the drive. Misses the easy stuff. Now the Clippers moving it up. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now, here's Quickly. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Here's Gardner. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. It's Garland with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Davis. Back to Garland. To the paint. Ingram with the steal. To the middle. It's stolen by Bailey. Driving in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Garland. Here's Bailey. Inside. And the basket by Conan Niederhauser. Conan Niederhauser's got 8 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
The Nuggets trail by 4. On the wing quickly. He has yet to score. Right side Turner. Got a piece of it. .35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bailey. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Carlson. The rebound by Turner. And Denver has possession. Trailing by 4. To the left wing. Here's Gardner. No good off the back of the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 4. And we'll get going after this.
The Clippers, 15.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output. Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Pass to Furphy. And here is Harris. Denver needs to get off his shot. Fires the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Clippers leading by 7. Down low. Kicks it out to Garland. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Nuggets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Denver calls timeout.
Denver calls time. Denver.
NGA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Ingram with it. Jones covering. Ingram left side. At the top of the key, Turner. And another miss by Denver. Los Angeles leading by 6. The 3 from Garland. They get a hand on it.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Takes the 13-footer. Garland, no good. And so here's Denver. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Garza. From outside the arc. Carries it from 3-point range. Garza's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Turner. Back to Ingram. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Barlow's shot is good.
And providing the support where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Nuggets.
To the paint. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Garza. Here's Furphy. Down low. Stolen by Jones. Here's Barlow. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And it's all package is as polished as anyone. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And there it is for him.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Brown. 34 seconds left in the first half. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
It's Brown on the wing. Brown gets it done inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Beal. Out to Miller. Here's Carlson. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Carlson's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Brown. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clippers leading by 3. And here's Sanders. Miller outside. Back to Sanders. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Ingram. And he converts the layup. Ingram's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
JB showing off those handles. That was a weakness of his early on. Now it's a strength.
Fast break. Here we go. And finished off by Brown.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Jones. And the shot goes down. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now Bailey, still without a basket. Outside, Davis. Clippers moving the ball around. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Brown inside. Out to Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The 3. Duren pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
He's just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
Brown. Duren a screen. To the middle. And Duren slams it in.
a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And finished off by Brown.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
And the Clippers making a change here. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Denver leading by 4. Ingram outside. Brown right side. To the paint. Here's Duren. Off with the layup. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The Nuggets leading by 4.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
43.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Turner with the screen. Pass to Furphy. Here's Garza. Defended by Jones. Garza gets the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Harris. Good, nice job down low. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
On the wing, Turner. Here's Garza. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Pass to Garza. Lets it go. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers trail by 6. Down low. Here's Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Both teams will make substitutions. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Timeout called, Nuggets.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Garland left side. To the left side wing. Here's Carlson. Oubre on the wing. Now Garland. Now Allen. Shot clock at 5. Davis sets a screen. And there's the dunk.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Now Ingram. Oubre with the steal. Garland fires. The 20-foot jumper, good.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
It's Ingram on the wing. Outside, Duren. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Duren pulls it down.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Ingram. Another shot. And he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Well, just huge points there from Ingram. His length is so often an advantage in those situations.
Garland. And he hits from 17.
Oh, big time play by Garland there. Under pressure, yet still able to deliver for his team.
Brown. A huge two-handed slam.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Now Oubre. Garland. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And I love that from Duren, playing with passion.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Garland looking it over. A three-pointer, good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Brown outside. Dunked it home, running inside.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Garland. Here's Davis. Stolen by Quickly. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said.
Let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my shot. Throwing it up just.
And the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now here's Duren. 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coaches drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Pass to Ingram. Crafty move. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Quickly. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Brown. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
B.A., like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
And the Clippers with the ball after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Bailey. And there's the drive. Misses the layup. The Nuggets trail. On the wing quickly. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
Here's Bailey. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Davis misses.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Duren the screen. And here's Brown for 3. 4 on the clock. Outside Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And so Garland will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Going inside. Pass to Oubre.
Foul against the Nuggets. Gardner. First personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Bailey. Still no points. Shoots over Brown. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. Denver in the lead. Inside. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the contest. The free throw drops for Duren. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Doris, the Clippers coach, Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And the jam by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to Bailey. Takes the three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. .29 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And Turner with the block.
Boy, Turner, such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
Here's Carlson. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Now quickly. Shoots over Bailey. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Here's Sanders. Pass to Carlson. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Garza. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Up top, Turner. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Oubre.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Jones. And it's Harris with the rebound. Denver leading by 5. There's the drive. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They set a pick. Here's Robinson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Oh, it's stolen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Jones misses. And here are the Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Pass to Garza. Wide open. They get it back. Now Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
For 3, Allen. The rebound by Turner. Denver leading by 7. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. He shoots it. Garza's shot is good. Garza's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Harris outside. And here's Robinson. Over Allen. Robinson can't hit.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Carlson. Now here's Jones. Here's Allen. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. This one for three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
There's a screen by Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Sanders. And the layup is good. Sanders has gotten his first basket of the night.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Robinson. Minute 32 left to play in the first half. The shot by Garza, no good. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Carlson. Miller outside. Martin a screen. It's Miller with a drive. Pass to Carlson. Deflects the pass. Harris right side. Rebound by the Clippers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Now here's Turner, still without a bucket. The 6-footer. He can't get that one to fall. Beal with it. Pass to Carlson. Out to Beal. The 3. The rebound by Turner. With the floater. The shot misses. Here's Miller. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Comes up empty down low. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Primarily seen as a scorer, Immanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long-rangey athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back over to you, Brian.
Allie, thanks for the report. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Left side, Brown. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Bailey's shot is off.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Quickly outside. Denver moving it around. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Puts the move on. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Back to quickly. Down low. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel quickly.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw, good from Ingram. Clippers trail by 17. Davis, a screen. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Durham. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. To the inside. Here's Duren. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team.
On defense, Denver. A 17-point lead, their biggest. There's Davis with the three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball. And once he gets it, it's all over.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Browns got 8 points in the quarter.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
And here's Davis. He's got 5. One of Niederhauser misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the left wing. Back to Duren. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Now a timeout called by Denver. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Garland. A quick shot there. It's off target. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Knocks down the triple.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles. And here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
LA basketball.
And so here are the Clippers. Garland for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Clippers trail by 17. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes a 3. Brown with the block. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Here's Bailey. Rebound by the Nuggets.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Garland is relentless. It's part of why he forces defenses into fouling him.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Ingram. One second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Denver. 8. Points in the quarter.
45.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Nuggets lead by 17. Pass to Furphy. Softly drops in the floater. Furphy's got his first points of the game.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
And Denver has possession. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 19. Here's Bailey. From behind the arc. Drains the triple.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Driving inside. The rebound by Garland.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Now Miller. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Furphy. And again, Denver no good. Here's Bailey. Out left to the wing. Here's Miller. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Nuggets. They led the game at one point by 20. The rebound by Garland. Clippers trail by 14. Now Miller. Here's Bailey. And there's the screen. Puts up the tray. The putback. Just in time with the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Takes a three. No good. Oh, no good on the layup. Denver leading by 12. Here's Furphy. Now Robinson from downtown. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Banks it home. Big shot.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Garland with the ball. Miller outside. And he drives in. And Turner with the block.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
But they've got two more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Oh, it doesn't go. Now Los Angeles with it. 15-point game.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Garland hits them both. So it's Denver now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Ingram. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
This a joke. You gon' get in that field in round choke. Gon' hunt like a tiger. Ghost. Scary little be doing the most. You know, like I know better, watch your approach. Watch it. I in the yo like I been here before. I been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any capping in me, it's the GOAT. And that's just the captain in me like a boat. This water get deep when you bury your soul. Jack and Rose. That's why I bet keep it cold, let it go. If you want it, then spin a block, get you some more. Get you some more. Hopped up and got that right off the porch. If we beefing, then I'm at your door like a stork. Like a door. So look if you buck, if you ready for cause it can get done like a house full of tours. Mine got an ass, we gon' take out the trash. We been mopping up like a floor. What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop, but I trend like a topic. Keep that fire on me, I'm the hottest. I keep that reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I stay like a prophet. Look, I'm trying to get a little moolah and guala, a whole lot of profit, a whole lot of cheese. But I'm starving right now and I'm sorry. Baby, quit calling me, please. I'm about to put it on wax like birch. Please, I'm somewhere up in the trees. Then I wanna be about to. I got the out to slum. Like Chief. Like how I begun, I'm from Memphis. The grit and the grind and be coming with ease. I keep it catching just like a disease. Soon as I humble it, pop it, they freeze. Ask where they got it from me. I can't be seen with no these. got some bands to burn and bars to bend them backwards. It's time to wake them up, cause they been sleeping on the track list. Body so attractive, y'all be giving catfish. Log them off the web and every giving actress. Giving actress and all these fake activists. Leave me baffled, bewildered, relax a bit. Let me relax a bit, I think I need to cool it off. I put some pep up in my step and then I do it up. I try my cutlery and hit my jeweler up. Tell them, hoorah, step up in this, that look too fly. Cop the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jula. Hating clogged by Madura. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my true love. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampula. Make a few bands and switch tribes, they switch sides. Flip scripts like B-sides. Who these guys? Only thing switching on me is thick thighs. I been did the then I did the clown face. Took him to the swamp meet. That was on a Saturday. Mud on the Prada boot, and that was on a bad day. I'm the hardest rapper this show training tape. Hoorah, step up in this, that look too fly. Cop the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jula. Hating clogged by Madura. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my true love. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampula.
This is not a lie drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit. Still identity. Put a can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, you'll get your paw pawns chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white. Like it beef with in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something, pump the gas or something. Order 2 K1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie, having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before, dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me, Dr. Trench banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This is the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar buddy, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better week, he won't make it. Keep going on some was popping currents. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxwell. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the foreign with my kneecap. Before they close it. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the love go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill. Clark Kellogg, our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
Here we go. And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And he takes that one up. Powers it through.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Now here's Brown. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Sinks the tray.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
Left side, Brown. Six on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. Davis with it. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Garland. No good with a layup.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
Quickly outside. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. It wasn't set.
Davis with the block. Here's Oubre. And he banks in the layup. Oubre's got 5.
Oubre with those long strides covers up ground quickly.
And again, it's Denver missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Quickly. The ball to run. And the dunk by Duren.
Not the tallest center in the league, He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Stolen by Quickly. And he buries his first look.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
So it's Los Angeles now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said, he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Brown. Now here's Quickly. Drives to the hoop. Denver moving it around. Timeout call, the Nuggets. Here's Brown, and he drives in, and the jam by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. And it's Brown off the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. And there's the drive. Garland, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Outside for Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Outside Garland. Over Quickly. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Nuggets on offense. It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Oubre. And there's a 3-second violation. From outside the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
There's the drive. Daly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Pass to Garza. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Got it. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Quarter number 2, with just over a minute to play. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Garza's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Jones comes with a double team. Clock at 6. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 5. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. Cashing in inside.
Jones comes with a double team. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Nuggets lead by 1. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sanders with the bucket. And here's Denver. Here's the teardrop. Sanders with a rebound. And the Clippers have possession. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Here's Sanders. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Clipper lead. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
B.A., and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now a timeout called by Denver. So both teams changing it up here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Foul. Miller. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown looking around. Outside Ingram. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Brogdon from outside. And again, it's Denver missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Conan Niederhauser. Davis can't hit. Stolen by Davis. Outside Oubre. Rebound by the Nuggets. To the paint. To stop the drought. And the dunk by Duren.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. From deep. Pure from 3-point range. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And here's Brown for three. Now Los Angeles with it. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Miller on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Free throw good. Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Down low. Here's Conan Niederhauser. The rebound by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Pass to Turner. There's the triple. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Brown. Driving in. Shot clock at 6. The three. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Clippers lead by 4. Here's Garland. He's scoreless. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Out to Garland. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now here's Davis. Misses with the fallback, Jay. Pass to Duren. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Allen with it. Now quickly defending. Here's Garland. Quickly with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you guys.
Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Quickly, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. On the wing, Quickly. Oh, a two-handed power slam!
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. Both teams will make substitutions. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's the pick. Garland with the ball. Turner covering. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. And it's Denver with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Ingram. For the tie. Misses the layup. And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. 2-point game. Pass to Sanders. Banked it in off the glass. Sanders has got 6.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. And here's Ingram. And the layup is good off the glass.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Now here's Garland. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Davis misses.
The effort on the glass, fantastic. Helps him overcome the size disparity.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Murray Boyles. Now Turner for the lead. Got a hand on it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Denver making a change here. Here's Bailey. Give him 8. Outside Garland. Oh, stolen by Turner. Knocked loose. Pass to Bailey. Jacks up a 3. Up again. Jones. This one for 3. And Bailey gets it to go. He's got 11. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Here's Garland following the score by Denver. Drops in the 3. Oubre's got 10 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
To the inside. Turner, no good. Garland feeling it out a bit. Can't hit from the elbow.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead.
34.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Miller to the left wing. And here's Bailey for 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And here's Quickly. Now here's Brown. Takes the 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And looking to shoot as many 3s as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Pass to Bailey. Inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The Nuggets want a timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Allie, thank you. And quickly drops them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And Denver pushing it up now. It's Brown on the wing. And the jam by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
And it's Garland on the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And so Garland will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Davis, a screen. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bailey for 3. Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Brown. Whoa! Brown with a huge slam.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Garland. And he gets the jumper to fall.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
They double him with Brown and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now Davis. Poke loose. Ingram with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from outside.
He wants the ball. Has a flair for the dramatic. Unfazed in big situations.
Brown pulls down the board.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. Outside Brown. to take the lead. Oubre with a rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. Oh, the stuff!
When they really needed it, what a shot by Kelly Oubre Jr. He's got no problem going and getting a bucket.
Now here's Quickly. Oh, the shot is off. Now Oubre. Jams it home.
Oubre in a zone right now. Once this happens, he's going to continue to look to dominate.
It's Quickly with a drive. Ingram. Oh, it's off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Here's Garland. Oubre! Duren pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bailey.
In for the Nuggets, number 4, Darius, number 4.
Leading by 5.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. They're just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage. Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now a timeout called by Denver. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Oh, got a piece of it. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on.
My boss like a